Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome back to Cookie and the Haydens, and I'm Car Boot Chris, and we've got Bargain Bell next to me, my partner in crime in the world of reselling. That's a really fake smile you've got going on there. We look a bit grey, bluey, look like we're half dead.
That's just how I'm feeling, so it's all good.
Oh, okay, let's try that setting. Let's try.
Can we have an ambient sort of sunny looking light that makes us look like we're in the Caribbean?
I've got it. It was all a bit white. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, everyone. Plenty of people waiting in the chat, so thank you for coming along to our weekly show. Every Monday, 8 p.m, almost without fail. I say almost because sometimes we have to do other things, but most of the time, Monday at 8 p.m. For those of you new to the channel, I'm a full-time online reseller dealing mainly on eBay, buying from charity shops, car boot sales, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, vintage kilo sales.
And other resellers.
And lots more. And other resellers. Flipping it back online, mostly to make a profit. And that is how I earn my money. That is how I earn my bills. I don't want to earn my bills. I want to pay my bills. I don't really want to pay my bills, but I have to pay my bills, and that's how I do it. So there it is. That's who we are. Annabelle helps me along the way. So let's see who's joined us. If you're new and this is the first time, or maybe the second, and you're too scared to say hello, don't be afraid to drop into the, is it on that side? The side chat.
Do it again. Side? Oh no, I'm saying do it again. There's a delay.
It's the same side. Yeah.
It's all good.
Don't forget to drop into the side chat. Just ping in a little hello, and we'll give you a shout out and put you on up in lights on the screen. So who was first in? Rebecca Turner. It's all about the tape. What does that mean?
No idea.
You have to let us know what that means, Rebecca. Hi, Dave Repairs. Hope it all went well on your last day with the arcade.
Yeah. We're sad that we didn't get a chance to come visit you. We
were planning to come along at some point.
Yeah.
COVID has really put a dampener on everything, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Leanne. We've got Katan in. Hi, Katan. Chop Chop. We've also got Jeff and Lana. Lana says she won't be watching as she's at work. Well, watch while you're at work. Come on, where's your commitment here?
Not everybody's a slacker like you.
I know. Hi, Derek. Steve. Hi, Steve. Jason. Jason, the reselling gamer in Entwistle. Who else have we got in? We've got Carl Phillips. We've got Joan. We've got Oliver in. Hi, Steve. It always feels strange saying Steve. It's always been Oliver Ian, hasn't it?
He always will be Oliver Ian.
I know.
Steve does not exist.
Steve is non-existent in Annabelle's
He does
world.
not exist.
I
start to say it and then go, Steve Oliver Ian. It just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Carl, hi Carl. Rach R. Oh, blimey.
Did you say Brum Reseller?
I was about to, and then the chat went mental. Yes, there you go. Good evening. Johnny 40 Coats. I always have to sort of hesitate on that surname. Tan says, Chris and Belle.
Do you know what it is? And I wondered who they were talking about, but who's missing?
Tori.
Yeah.
She messaged before to say that she was going out.
How dare
I know.
she?
So
How very dare she?
She asked permission to have a pass for the at least for the first half of the show, which I reluctantly granted. So she's got a pass out for tonight.
She's going to pass out tonight, did you just say?
Could be. She could be passing out.
I miss her already.
Hi, Fred. Chris Tyler. Hi, Chris. Ray's in the house.
Sunny Castleford. At least somewhere sunny. We've had nothing but bloody rain.
Oh, it's been a horrible weekend.
Rain.
Just finished packing it. It really gets old. 56 orders. Oh, nice. 56 orders is good. Not good for packaging, though. That's a lot to package.
I'll be booking it down here in Northern Ireland.
And Jimmy Crane. Looking forward to another fun stream. Are you sure you came to the right place, Jimmy? Hi, Bailey. I'm determined to get to the bottom before we crack on with this show.
Got Leslie Davis.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hi, both. Hope you're both well. Hi, Leslie. Thanks for dropping in.
Fletch one.
There we go. Yes. Oh.
The Scotch tape.
Oh, Scotch. And other sticky products too.
Yeah, Chris has a lot of sticky products too.
It's if you're talking about the Scotch Flex and Seal, or are you talking about Scotch tape? I've lost it. I've completely lost it.
Oh, is that it? You've lost it now. You've hit Grant Resells. That was your next one, and then suddenly your chat's been gone.
Where? He's not there.
There he is.
Oh yeah.
I think he did that on purpose, Grant. I think he's getting a little jealous.
Just because
I'm your number one.
I like that stuff. Yeah, I'm going to talk very briefly about that video in a little while, so stay tuned. I've got a little bit here to show you.
Must swear.
I'm only going to briefly touch on
it
simply because it came out today and everyone's taken the time to watch it and comment. So I'm going to touch on it in a little while.
Carlo B said he picked up some 7-inch vinyl singles this week. Nothing great, just Michael Jackson, U2, and a few Stevie Wonders.
Stevie Wonders. Wonder. Stevie Wonder.
Pretty sure it's Wonder.
Hi, Gary. Thanks for the poo.
Okay.
Vincent Lees. Hi, Vincent.
Fletch one wants to know, how much did you get paid for that Scotch promotion? We'd like to know too.
No idea. No idea.
Jimmy Crane says, I picked up a 1986 Question of Sport board game today for £1 in the charity shop. Cards are mint, and I heard the Rookie Tyson card goes for a fair bit.
If it's the green boxed game, the boxed games, if it's complete, are going for mega money. So if it's that one, you've got an absolute bargain there, and you're going to make some money. Highlander and Gaz. Are we at the bottom? Yes.
I think so.
Chris ain't telling Belle how much.
Chris don't know.
I ain't returning put it that way. I'm going to have to carry on reselling. I'm going to have to carry on buying shit and flipping it back. So don't worry about that. Right, okay, so today's show, we're going to talk a bit about how important it is to take a break. We've just had 4 days of doing stuff together.
3 and a bit.
Yeah.
We failed miserably today.
We let it go today, but yeah, we've had a bit of a break from reselling, from work, to try and recharge the batteries a little bit and spend some quality time together.
So Chris is recharged. We did spend quality time together, but I am now exhausted.
She's knackered now.
That's generally what happens when we take a break because I can't take the pace.
Aye.
So yeah, I'm going to sit here in the corner and sulk for the next hour and a half because I'm tired.
So we're going to talk about taking a break. We're going to show a couple of vinyls that Annabelle was inspired to pick up following last week's live show with Jason T. Smith. I'm going to show you a mint sale that happened last week. You may already know about it if you're on Instagram. And I've got a load of charity shop stuff that we picked up over the weekend, even though we weren't working. To share with you, and that's going to be our favorite things. We're just going to do pickups rather than sales this week, and we've got some really good oh-nos to share with you as well, some failures. One really embarrassing moment I'm going to tell you about. It's so bad.
He's bigging it up, don't worry.
Do not miss this.
You know, if it involves me, it's never going to be that bad.
It was so bad. I wanted to die.
Vincent Lee says he went to a Smith's. I think that's Smith's is in the toy store, and raided the clearance section. Pop vinyl figures for £1 each.
Oh, nice!
Filled
yeah.
2 shopping baskets, 48 in total.
Oh.
You'd have bought the whole bloody lot.
What, in store? Were they in store?
Looks like it.
Or online?
He said, I went to Smith's and raided the clearance section.
Oh, mint. Is there a Smith's around here, babe? Will you have a look?
Not that I'm aware of.
I can't find that comment. Where? What?
2011.
Oh.
And Oliver says, now you're promoting city breaks.
Catan
wants to know what your beverage is. It's what we call our pinch fizz. It can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. It is non-alcoholic today, and it is peach juice,
with
lemonade,
a load of twigs in it.
Peach juice, lemonade, cinnamon sticks, and a slice of lemon. Very refreshing.
It is. Oh, you know, we've got them oranges. You could have put orange in it.
Yeah, but
they're going to go off.
I had half a lemon in there that's needed using for about a month.
Fair enough.
Where are we up to?
Leanne says Peter Cummings sold 2 separate cards of Mike Tyson for 65 each. Peter Ray sold one on auction for 31, so probably better to do buy now prices. There are lots for sale.
She's replying to the question of sport game.
But I think if this question of sport game is complete, it's worth even more than that. Even more than that. Steve
Jackson says Lana and him love their long weekends away. We've always enjoyed our long weekends, haven't we? Oliver Ian, what's weekends away? Yes, that's what happens when you have children. You have to wait like me till they're like adults and doing their own thing.
Hi, Captain Upshot. You nerd. Dave Repairs. Play Bideford Close. Going to make a video about it. Oh, okay. I'll be interested to see that, Dave.
Was Dave not in when... No, Dave was in, wasn't he? Because we said hello to him. That's why we said we were sad to see it shut. I have no idea. My brain's just flatlining. I'm so tired.
There's a Smith's in Salisbury. I need to look now, to be honest. What is it? Smith's Toys?
Yeah.
Let me just have a look. Just hold the stream. This is important. Smith's Toys. Shut up.
Vincent looks like vodka to me. Tell you something, if there was vodka in that drink, I would be snoozing before this show is over. Definitely. And anyway, it wouldn't have vodka in it. It'd have gin in it. That's our tipple of preference.
Yeah, we do gin, don't we?
Yeah.
Don't even seem to be able
Rum
to...
Reseller looks like moth juice. Never heard of that.
Moth juice? What the hell is that?
Never heard of it, and I'm not sure I would drink it if I had. Ray, I take Thursdays off every week. Don't go on the laptop or phone for the full day. It's a me and the wife day only. Bloody hell, no, even our 4 days haven't consisted of that. That sounds good, though. That does sound good. No social media, no nothing. Do you reckon we could do that for a whole day?
Probably not. No, you couldn't anyway.
Shut up.
Oh, Tori's here.
Hi,
She made it back.
I've missed you so much. It's like you've been gone forever.
I wonder if Tori was on a hot date tonight.
Ooh.
I wonder if she was.
Tori and a mystery man kissing in a tree.
Oh, God.
Jimmy Crane says, thanks guys, I'm having a great week so far. Picked up a box Mega Drive today, box Dreamcast and SNES for £100, and one of the games is Streets of Rage 3 in mint condition.
That sounds like a good pickup, even though I don't buy games and I knew nothing about them.
All the hard graft and trips paying off finally.
Linda and Gaz said, we'll be away early, Walking Dead tonight, finally get to finish the season. Yes. Well, just let it record. Just let it record and watch it later, and then you can fast forward the ads. Come on. Mick Mon's late. Don't worry, we won't give you a late mark today. Ray said it's good to have that break off eBay. Yes, it is. We'll chat a bit more about it soon.
Linda and Gaz, will we be away early? Walking Dead tonight. Finally get to finish the season.
What's that? Sorry.
Linda and Gaz.
I just read that out.
Oh, did you?
God, you don't even listen. You're in your own world.
I may have fell asleep for a few seconds. Just sat here.
Streets of Rage 3's worth a fortune. Worth remembering that. Stu's a bit late as well. You're okay, Stu? You don't miss much. Carlo B says, wife bought me a guitar as a surprise as I keep going on about learning at my age. The dog now hates me. I had a guitar, and then Annabelle bought me a drum kit, and I just couldn't do it. I was too old. I couldn't learn anymore.
He says that like you've got this vision of him making loads of noise, but I bought him one of the electronic things with the quiet pads and a set of headphones, so it was the quietest drum kit ever.
Yeah, it was an electronic drum kit. Captain Upshot, fast forward the ads. That's what you do. You record it on Sky Plus and then you can fast forward it.
I have had to deal with a lot, Tori, you're right.
What she had to deal with?
You.
Me?
All the time.
That's a good thing.
Right, what have you got in store for everyone?
I was just enjoying just a little bit of chit chat for absolutely no reason other than to just engage with our audience. Is that okay for a change?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some oh no's. Should we do that? I haven't really got any major shout outs to do this week as far as I can remember. Oh look, we're on 69 viewers right now.
Woo!
No major shout outs, so we might as well go straight to the oh no's. Belle trying to get it back on track, yeah. Dave says, I've been hunting down a spitting image stream, watched it, expecting it to be great. I didn't laugh much. Oh, what a shame. I did watch after you guys mentioned it. Was it last week or the week before? I watched the trailer. I thought it was quite funny, but I haven't bothered trying to hunt it down or anything.
Need that
69.
gin topping up, Belle.
Okay, let's now we've caught up with everybody, let's do this.
Oh no.
Right, so as you guys know, I've been having all my Amazon FBA stuff be returned to me because I'm not doing Amazon FBA again. Probably not again unless things like get better with Amazon FBA. But I had one item that was stranded. If you know about Amazon, you know what I mean when I say stranded. It was stuck. You have to unstick it, basically, in the very, very simplest terms. So I had one item left up there. So I had it returned to me at last. And this is it here. This is the final item. Now, I'm not going to ask you to all bid on it, so don't be silly. But this just sums up Amazon FBA, this. So get this back. Now, when I sent this in, probably a few months ago, it was in perfect, pristine, brand new condition. So I had my last FBA item sent back to me, and this is how they sent it back. It's a
Ghost Rider.
Daub's Ghost Rider. Seal has been broken. Box is all knackered, ripped. It's dented on the side and bottom.
It's clearly been taken out because all the flaps are tucked in.
It's clearly come out of it. It's a mess. That went brand new and sealed. And really, they should do something about that, and they should refund me or something. Because it's just a prime example why I just can't be asked with Amazon FBA anymore. They don't give a flying... I won't say it.
Paul Marsh has joined us at last minute. We haven't got an auction going on.
No.
He's put a pound.
It's wrecked. So I'm going to actually take that out and I'm going to put it on my movie shelf because I do like Ghost Rider anyway. It's one of my favourite Marvels. So that's just annoying. That is why, or one of the million reasons why I'm not doing Amazon FBA anymore. They just treat you like dirt.
Katan says, my Hermes driver that I get along with was talking about Amazon today and said, don't touch it. Tori, I've never fancied doing Amazon. Ray can't stand selling on Amazon. They are more trouble than it's worth.
Looks like an Amazon return. Just expect it. FBA is a fail. Yeah, it probably was a return. I don't remember getting a notification telling me that had been returned at any point.
I like the fact that just because you bring out a box that nobody can see and they automatically assume you're going to sell it.
You're going to auction it off.
Are we that predictable?
Jason, $1.99 well wrapped. Oh, I've got some good packaging material for that. What about the Scotch Flex and Seal? Packaging in 3 easy steps. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, that might get me an extra 10 of that now.
Sue Robinson, even in all day damaged flaps, no one wants to happen. No one wants that to happen. Do you know what I nearly said after I said that the flaps were tucked in? I was like, that's how tired I am. That I wanted to giggle because I'd used the word flaps.
LGG's retro finds just put 2 in it.
Kyle B said I did Amazon 3 years ago and stopped 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No one wants damaged flaps.
£1.50, Paul Marsh. Have you said that one?
Yeah.
No. I'm just trying to catch up. Sorry, it's funny that.
Sticky backed. It's the Truman Show. Why is Annabelle talking about flaps?
Wow. Don't get us started on that subject. Yeah, I like that, Tori, the Truman Show, yeah. Lots of, advertising. And if you ever want to buy the T-shirts that we have on our backs, you can also buy those.
And speaking of T-shirts, just going back to Paul dropping in, he said that he's just broke even on the T-shirts you've sent him. Have you got any more?
Which ones? Paul?
Yeah, Paul Marsh.
Oh, right.
So he's just broken even on the T-shirts. He's got 6 left.
Yeah.
To have a go at. Have you any more?
I've got loads of stuff. But well, I'm glad you've at least broken even. That's good news.
There you go. Jason said, "There's a test for you. Send the figure in the Scotch wrap, see if it survives."
Yeah. Can't do much worse than how Amazon have treated it. But I'm guessing it probably was a return, and that's why it was stranded. Is it had come back in a damaged state from the return, and obviously they've refused to put it back into the stock, so they put it stranded, meaning I had to do something about it, which is all totally unfair. I ended up with a load of crap back.
Stu Mandry said, "Amazon fiddles with your flats." Oh God, you know, you're also childish. No, they're also childish. You use one little word. Now, if we use the word moist, what's going to go in the chat now? Hate that word. It's a horrible word.
Captain Upshop says, "My dog left me a present on the floor. Nice way to wake up at 6 a.m.
I'll see you later. Thanks for that.
Good job you didn't stand in it. Bailey says, "I spent 2 months." Sorry, were you going to say that then, weren't you? 2 months trying to get approved for toys. Had all the paperwork and just kept messaging me about, so I gave up on it."
Trotters into eBay Traders has joined us. Hello. She's so dirty. Moist.
Hi, Trotters.
Moist flap. I knew somebody had put the two words together.
Carlo B said it's a waste of time. The problem is with Amazon, right? You could go and buy all your wholesale stuff, get your receipts and everything, and then even get approved by Amazon. But then you send a load of stock up, and just like that, they'll just message you and say, "You're not approved anymore. So now you've got to pay to have all your stuff back." So, and you could have wasted all your money. They can just take it off you just like that.
But on that, it's on a Bell's talking about moist flats. Amazon warehouse is very moist and loves to play with your flats. Amazon is, this is an actual comment. Amazon has set the bar too high. Even buyers now expect Amazon's next day delivery on eBay. They do. Amazon fiddles with your moist flats.
Oh, for God's sake. Nick Bunn doesn't do moist.
Stream is playing up.
Is it? Stream is playing up.
It's not on mine.
No, everything looks all right my end, and the speed looks fine. Speed looks good. I've got a speed monitor going at the minute.
Is that the dog?
Yeah, she sat behind her Cookster. Yeah, I know Corey, Dave. I know Corey. Yeah, I'm just saying it's not for me. I'm saying it's not necessarily bad for everyone, but you have to feed it massively, and you've got to be prepared for lower profit. You know, not lower profits, but lower markups.
Catan must be my end. Sorry for the false alarm. Yeah, you don't need to get us worried, do you? We're so used to our stream going wrong. The minute somebody tells us it's wrong, we automatically just believe them.
I'm just running a speed test in the background, so we'll see.
Most people are saying it's fine. Oh,
glitched a couple of minutes, but it's all good.
Bit dodgier too from Bayless.
Shut up,
just keeps glitching. You're just winding us up now, aren't you?
Winding us up.
T-Cake says Amazon are the shites.
Shits, I think. Shites would have an E on it.
I don't want to use that. It's a naughty word. So I'm using the word shite. 24 hours to answer a message, even on Sunday. Crap feedback generally, and they never take the seller's side of things.
No, they don't.
Dave said, "Don't do a speed test while streaming, dummy."
Well, I've done it now. And it all looks good.
That's probably why it's glitching.
No, I've just done it now, not before.
Ray says Amazon fees are way too expensive as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a million times, but potentially.
I think the big draw with Amazon, as we found out, is that things do sell for quite a bit.
Can sell for higher.
Well, yeah, for a considerably higher amount.
But you pay more fees. and you have to deal with like this faceless company. At least eBay is user friendly, despite, you know, there's a lot of people, a lot of negatives about eBay, but Jesus, once you've done Amazon, you will love eBay. You will love eBay even more. High Night's Life just dropped in.
Good time. You should have heard Belle's voice as she read out Dave's message. Was he a bit condescending or sarcastic?
Can't remember what it was now.
Dummy. Don't do one.
Duh. What are you two drinking? Oh, you missed that, Tori. It's... What is it again? It's a peach drink with lemonade, fruit, and some twigs from the garden. Can you see?
Cinnamon and lemon. That's what he's trying to sell you.
It's a mocktail, but you could quite easily just throw some gin in it.
Do you know? I think you have like upset the stream because now people are saying that it's all going wrong.
They're just taking a mick. You've got it up there. It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. Stop being. Okay. Right, what are we on now? Oh, we've done one. Oh no, we've got another one to do. Now you wait for this. You wait for this one.
Oh no.
Right. It's not reselling related, this. Oh no. Okay, now I've been meaning to tell you about this for 2 weeks. But I forgot each week.
And I haven't reminded him.
So I've written it down this week. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we were down in Dartmouth. Lovely place. Really like Dartmouth. Really, really nice, isn't it? And we was walking along the parade at the front, the prom or whatever you call it, where all the boats are, the seafront.
Waterside.
There you go. We gave it about eight names there. And there was a couple of people behind us walking quite close. We thought, oh, let's cross over because you're getting into our personal space a little bit, you know, the social distancing and all that malarkey. And as we crossed the road now, I looked back over to see, you know, what these people were, and you know, straight away I thought, that's Steve Merchant. You know, Steve Merchant, the actor. Now, I'm a massive fan of Steve Merchant, Ricky Gervais, and Carl Pilkington, the trio. I love all three of them. All their films, TV series, I watch them all, love it. And you know, especially Steve Merchant. So I said to Annabelle, I said, "Oh God, that's Steve Merchant there behind, and you can spot him a mile off. He's massive. He's about 8 foot tall, with his girlfriend, and he's punching above his weight, by the way. And it looked like possibly mum and dad, or her mum and dad, but probably his mum and dad, I think. So I'm saying to Annabelle, oh, Steve Merchant over there, and she, what are you like then? You were like, I'm going to say hello. I'm going to go and say hello. And shall I get a picture? Shall I say hello?
I didn't say, let's get a picture.
Am I embellishing it a bit?
Yeah, because COVID, social distancing, I wouldn't have gone and got a picture. I just said, I'm going to shout hello. I'm just going to acknowledge him. So
I'm like, no, do not. Right? They're on holiday or whatever. They're here having a break. They don't want people shouting at them, getting selfies, saying hello or anything. They want to be private. So I said, don't you dare. And I was quite firm. I'm like, don't you dare.
My answer to that was, the famous, it comes with the territory. If you are famous, you expect to be spotted, noticed, and for people to say hello to you.
Anyway, to continue the story, we're now about, I don't know, 4 or 5 meters away. They're on that side of the road. We're on here. We're almost parallel, walking along the street. And I keep looking over, looking at Steve Merchant. And she steps back from me and she literally shouts over to him. And she, what did she say? I think she went, excuse me, can can I just say hello, Steve? Just want to say hello. I love your work. I love your work. And he's like, oh, thank you. And I just put my hand up and went, all right, Steve. I love your work. Look at you. You're even embarrassed now, aren't you? I love your work. Is that the best you can think? You didn't. You know what? If it was me, right, who was going to shout over at a celeb or something, I'd have it in my head what I was going to say.
Yeah, well,
she didn't even think about what she was going to say.
I was too busy arguing with you about you telling me that I couldn't say hello to him, that I hadn't thought beyond the point of saying hello to him. And then because I kind of just split second went, no, I'm going to do it. Sod Chris. I don't care what he says. I'm going to say hello. I then realised as I said it, I didn't actually know what to say to him.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. It was so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm glad we kind of met him. Because I am a big fan.
But, right, he does this to me all the time. He did it with the guy off No Likey, No Lighter.
Oh, Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy McGuinness. We saw him in Manchester, right? He was obviously doing a personal shopping thing. And we were coming down the escalators and he was at the bottom, and I'd got there in time to say like hi to him. And this was way before COVID. And he was going, don't you dare say hello. Don't you dare. To the point where I was like, oh, God, I better not say hello to him. So I didn't. And I thought, do you know what? No, I'm not doing this again. I'm going to say hello. I
can't believe it. Is he that tall in real life?
Yes,
yeah, he's very tall.
He's massive.
He is big.
I wouldn't mind, but he kept pulling his cap down over his face like, so nobody can see me. Yeah. You can't miss him.
No.
He's huge.
And he's so distinctive looking.
But to make it worse, they then kind of crossed over behind us and disappeared through a little park area. And we carried on walking. And then as we came round the bend and we were still chatting about it, he walked across the front of us and up the road. And I looked at Chris and I went, we're not walking up that way. Now I said, he's going to think I'm stalking him.
I know. We had to kind of wait, didn't we, until he disappeared.
So I made him like hang back and wait until he'd vanished, and then we could go around the corner.
Well, but we were trying to find somewhere to eat, like a restaurant or something. And I just said to Annabelle, I said, "Oh God, imagine now if we go and find a restaurant and we're sat next to him in the restaurant."
Hi. Well, next time, if you don't tell me not to say hello, I can think a bit.
I'm going to just quietly enjoy spotting someone without even telling you next time. Did you tell him you're kind of a big deal? Yeah. Yeah, he shouted over and said, "Oh, I love your show."
Yeah, whatever. See, Night's Life said I would have spoken to him. Exactly.
Chris playing it cool, yeah. I try my best. But once she said hello, I couldn't not say hello because then I would have looked rude. So I just sort of raised my hand and went, very, very cool. Very cool.
Dave says, I'm amazing. Right, Steve. I'm amazing. That's why you married me.
I know. To be fair, you are amazing.
And
you are.
If nothing else, I amuse him. I amuse him just by being me.
It was so embarrassing, though.
It was embarrassing, I must admit.
It was embarrassing for you.
Yeah, there was a brief moment, literally, as I said hello, where I just thought, oh, shh. I don't know what else to say.
Wolf whistled. She just went, I love your work. That is such a thing to say.
I love that. Whenever you see Chris and Belle out, you know what to shout.
Oh, yeah.
Ask him what the weather's like up there. I bet he's never heard that one.
Chris and Belle, love your work.
Joe Pasquale is about 6'4". Don't
miss
him either.
I've always thought he was tiny.
Linda and Gaz, I ran over to two famous football players while out having lunch in a bar. Belle followed into his hotel. True story. I'm not that bad. I do like to kind of have my, like my moment of saying hello to somebody, my little claim to fame. Because if not, we'd have just been, oh yeah, we saw him and that was it. How boring's that?
I know. You're probably right. It's just, it just felt awkward to me. BGG Big G Gaming. Hi guys, channel is great as I've just got a shop on eBay called G's G's dependent trader, and I'm a Torquay reseller. Oh, nice one. That's cool. Torquay.
Down in our neck of the woods.
Yeah, definitely.
If you do the, mind you, the car boot's coming to an end. I was going to say, if you do the car boots, because we do the Torbay one quite a lot.
Yeah, we go to Torbay quite a lot. So if you see us, just give us a shout and just say, love your work, and we'll know that you...
Shut up.
We know.
End of now. End of. You've had your moment. You've had your moment.
You should have followed him. Oh, some funny comments here.
Did he say I love your work? Chris?
Dave said you could have flashed him though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his girlfriend, she was tiny, but I'm pretty sure she'd have kicked me from here to Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
Never mind that, giving his parents a heart attack.
My claim to fame, if you can call it that, is my classmate was Roy Keane.
Oh, that's a claim to fame.
Better late than never, Nathan. Yes, indeed.
Jason, man, at least you had a story to tell us on the stream rather than you saw him in the end. Exactly.
Yes. Yeah, it's true. It's just I get very sort of embarrassed about stuff like
I've done that loads, though, haven't I? Because I did it with what was that football? Was it Sean Gautier? Sean Gautier, the City player. He loves him.
I do love Sean
He loves him.
He's my favourite player ever.
He was in the City ground pre-match one of the times, and he pointed him out again. And I was like, "Come on, let's go say hello. Let's go have a picture taken." I couldn't do it. I went over, didn't even know the guy was, and has now got a picture with him.
She's got a picture with him, and I haven't.
And there was a few other players, weren't there?
Yeah, there was. Paul Dickoff.
Yeah. I don't know who these people are, and I've had to pretend that I like them. I'm like, hi, I'm the biggest fan.
Love your work.
And he's the one taking the pictures of me with them, and he's the one that likes them.
I know. Chris Allen said you need a T-shirt with the words "She's not with me" on. Anyway, that was the second oh no. I thought it was funny. I thought it was worth. I thought it was worth sharing.
A giggle.
With you. It did make me laugh, but I was dead chuffed that we spotted Steve Merchant. I just love his work.
Shut up. Move on.
Hi, Tommy. Thanks for joining us. Had a famous actor from London comment on a show a couple of weeks ago. Name is
Octay Dogan.
Okay, maybe not famous,
but that's beside the point.
Okay, I've not heard of that name. I don't know. Is that a joke, Tommy? I'm not sure.
Stu, man, we need a T-shirt with "Love Your Work" printed on it. Next time you see a celeb, just undo your jacket and point at it. Guaranteed to reduce embarrassment.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Joan, you're absolutely right. You'll look back and be glad that you said hello, and she is glad. We've got a nice little, not really,
something to tell the grandkids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, but I then text my boys to say, "Oh, we've just seen Steve Merchant." They went, "Ooh." You didn't know
who said that?
Both the boys. They were like, obviously, I then had to go and explain who he was.
Yeah.
But no, when I just said the name, they were like, "Who's that?"
Oh, Tommy said he made sure to point out he was an actor. Maybe he's an aspiring actor. Maybe that. Okay, what else have we got on for the show? I had a cracking sale. Did you see it on Instagram? I'm going to share this with you guys, just in case you didn't see it. What the hell? That's annoying. Let's share the screen. So, if you remember, we spoke. I showed this on a video, and I took advice. If you remember, last week I gave a shout out to Dave from Averna's Biker Lifestyle, his channel, because he helped me identify this helmet. What? What?
Jason, that sounded moist.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave from Averna's Biker Lifestyle helped me identify this helmet. So thank you very much, Dave, if you are watching or if you're watching back or whatever. But as a result, I listed this helmet for £399.99 and received an offer of £350. And working on my premise that a bird in the hand is worth however many in the bush. Two in the bush.
Now we've got a bush to go, bush to go, and helmet to go with moist flowers. It's like a Disney film with all these innuendos.
Yeah, isn't it? So yeah. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this went for £350 and it's been shipped out. So for a cost price of, I think it was £12, £12 into 350. It was very nice indeed. So much appreciated any help that was given to me on that by Dave, Averna's Biker Lifestyle on YouTube.
So we're getting all the helmet things now. Put your helmet away. Did you polish your helmet before sending it? And the answer to that is yes, he did polish it. He polished it quite a lot.
I gave it a damn good clean. I got rid of all the little cheesy bits around the side.
Jeff said, is the helmet purple? No, it was like a grey, like a charcoaly grey, wasn't it?
Are you really being serious right now?
Oh. Sorry. I thought that was a genuine question.
Oh, God.
Okay, whatever.
This is terrible. This
Chris
stream.
showing off his helmet.
People are going to unsubscribe after this.
Jones just losing the will to live. Put your helmet away, keep it safe. Grant Resell says, it doesn't matter what you said, at least you said something, unlike Chris, who would have said nothing. Going back to our previous.
Yes, you're right, Grant. I would have said nothing.
Night's Life, nice. Bye. Sue Robinson, as long as Chris doesn't start polishing his helmet, we will be okay.
Thanks, Kitan.
I can't stop.
Some people are normal. Some people are putting normal comments
Chop
in.
Chop, nice sale. Chop Chop, I'm surprised he's normally the one that comes up with a cracking joke. Oliver Ian, he gave it a damn good polish. Joan, love your work. She doesn't know what else to say.
If it's a bit grey, go to the doctor. I'm only here for the filth. Right, there you go.
Oh, God, I can't cope.
Do you want to... Well, whilst we're on this sort of terribly dirty, rude theme, do you want to share your vinyls that you picked up?
I wondered what you were going to ask me to share then. I was like, is he auctioning me off today?
The only thing you might want to do is just
cover
a little bit of that one.
I'm pretty sure I could use a finger.
Use a finger for what?
To cover it.
Oh my God, this is going from bad to worse. We're going to end this stream, isn't it? Before we get barred.
Oh.
Right, okay. The floor is yours.
The floor is mine, is it?
Crack on. Get on the floor.
Spit. Yeah, I thought I'd give buying some vinyls a go. So I followed Jason's. The only tip that I remember that I picked up on was if it has naked people on, buy it.
It's very memorable tip.
Unfortunately, I didn't do too well. So I started with this one.
Technically, she's not naked.
Yeah, she's not naked.
That's where you failed.
It was a very loose sort of, well, she's kind of got like taking her clothes off. It's a bit seductive. So I went for that first.
They're quite common, those top of the pops.
Yeah, it was a fail. It's not worth a huge, it's worth pittance, basically. So just put that on your knee for a second.
I will gladly put this lady on my knee.
The next one I went with was a Smash It's. Now, definitely naked, but she's covering all her assets very well. Again, and we have another pose. You missed that one, didn't you?
I did.
Still covering her assets up there. So yeah.
Smash Hit 73. What songs are on it?
73. Welcome Home. Touch Me in the Morning. Stay With Me. Killing Me Softly.
Touch Me in the Morning.
Seriously, Touch Me in the Morning.
Get Down.
Young
Young
Love.
Love.
You're So Vain. Okay. And so yeah.
So is that worth anything?
No, not really, not much. You're looking, both of them are under a tenner.
And you paid?
I only paid £1 each for them. Yeah. Now, lastly, and I will have to cover this one slightly.
Little bit of nipple.
Little bit of nipple. So leave it to your imagination. But yeah, so I picked this one up purely. I got home and I couldn't have even told you what the name of the record was. I just saw the naked little cheeky nipple pointing at me. This one was not so much of a fail. The music is a huge fail because
we played it.
It's awful.
Think elevator music, like that's
piano lounge.
Terrible elevator music. That's what it is.
But it's actually selling for between £10 and £12. So yeah,
right.
I didn't think that was bad for my first 3 attempts at being on my hands and knees in a charity shop. Being on my hands and knees in a charity shop, rummaging through records to come out with naked pictures of women.
Can I just put my finger on her nipple there?
You can do whatever you wish.
Ooh. There you go.
So yeah.
Oh
so,
well,
God
it was
knows,
worth a try. Well
God
done
knows
for
what
trying.
Jason's got me into here.
Jason Mylan says, have you been watching Zahir's vlogs with his shop journey right up your street, Chris? I haven't yet because we've been on a break all weekend, but once I start back reselling work tomorrow, I'm going to catch up on all those. I'm really looking forward to watching those.
Oh, no. Sorry, Annabelle, I'm sitting here with my mystery man and he's wondering what's going on and what sort of stuff I'm into. This was the wrong episode for him to tune into, unfortunately.
I know, this is not good.
Please tell him we are actually
awkward.
We are actually quite normal people. Well, normally.
No, we're not normal. We're really not.
Chris Tyler, you need a plastic sheet down with Belle laughing this much. Oh, seriously. Don't say that to him. This is his chair. He will not be happy if I wee on it. Dave Repairs, I went looking for vinyl this week. Too much classic crap out there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
It kind of seems to get left on the shelf, doesn't it? Someone spiked those drinks.
Smash 73, you're far too young, Belle. I said, do you know that is not a lie?
Chris has sold worse, Belle. Yes, I have.
Joan, I remember those from my youth. I remember those LPs when they came out. That's Jason. Grants.
You've missed loads of stuff, Marlowe's, Jim. Loads of hilarity and rudeness.
Grant says, is that when Chris started to polish his helmet when he saw the Smash Hits LP?
Really?
I don't know what he does when I'm not here.
Work.
You were polishing your helmet to Top of the Pops. I've tuned in at the right time. Sam Latcher Jerebai loads years ago bought over 10,000 vinyls and singles via an auction. Cost me around £0.50 each a record. £0.50 each. How is that even possible?
Ray says X-rated live stream every Monday 8 p.m. Set your reminder.
Colin Collectibles says starting to sound like a creepy dating website.
People will buy it for the cover. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, Joan, with Jason sort of telling us about
it's the artwork sometimes, not
the artwork
music.
Can sometimes sell it, not the music.
Joan, 1970s, the decades of feminism.
Sam Latchford says hands and knees for the nipple. Carry on the cookies and the Haydens.
Oh.
If you're new, subscribe, press the like and more dirty content. Yeah. If we get 100 likes on this video, then we'll talk more dirty stuff.
Stu Mandry, why? We're going to talk like washing socks. Stu Mandry, Hammond sounds relaxing. No doubt some bloke tinkering with his organ. It was actually, definitely.
What did I see then?
Oh, Jason says you should have a dodgy record challenge to see who can find the worst one.
What?
We should have a dodgy record challenge to see who can find the worst one.
The worst record?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. Dave Repairs says, what posters did you have on your bedroom walls when you was a kid? I asked this the other day on the film stuff. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Dave. Might have missed that question. God almighty, what posters did I have? I had loads of my walls were covered. Probably Spice Girls, yeah.
I can tell you now straight away, mine was New Kids on the Block.
It was a lot of smash hits stuff because I used to get the Smash Hits magazine. I think it was out every 2 weeks. Smash Hits. Used to buy it all the time and put up posters and stuff, but I can't remember. I used to have a lot of film posters as well. Even when I was young, I used to like putting film posters up. So yeah, I can't remember any specific ones.
Matt Carboot Discs. Hi guys, my dad worked for Pickwick Records, who released the weekly Top of the Pops records. There is a very rare early one that featured Elton John before he was famous.
Well, that's interesting. Thanks,
Matt.
Matt.
You're going to have us all rummaging for it now.
First person to find that vinyl wins.
Brum Resale picked up 400 vinyls last few days. Wow, that's a lot of vinyl.
That's a lot.
Most vinyls I have a look at and go, that's a load of... Or I look at it and go, I'm not paying that because it's too expensive.
Yeah.
It's way much easier just looking for naked women.
100 likes and Oliver Ian said Belle's getting her legs out.
Why do you keep trying to auction me off?
I didn't.
No, you've obviously passed the mantle to Oliver Ian now.
Okay. So I've caught up on there. What are we on now? We've done that. Shall we talk about the importance of taking a break? Should we talk about that? Let's bring it down a level.
Yeah, Vincent's taking a break. He's going.
Oh, okay.
See you later.
See ya. He's had enough. He's had enough. He's unsubscribed. Kate Bush poster, silver bikini, Wendy James poster. Sean Mix Shop has said hello. Hi. Aaron's in. Hi all. I hope everyone's okay. Hi, Aaron. We're good, thank you.
I would suggest you don't watch back if you've only just joined because it's just full of filth.
Yeah, it's filth and smut and all kinds of stuff.
Just the usual standard that we like to have on our show.
Okay, so let's talk about taking a break. So I'd not had really a rest from reselling since January when we went to, where did we go?
We went to celebrate my 40th.
Yeah, we went to New Orleans and Atlanta in January for Annabelle's 40th. And since then, I haven't really stopped. So I was kind of getting to the point where I was a little bit tired and burnt out a little bit. So we decided to have a few days off from reselling. Annabelle booked a Friday and a Monday off today. And I scheduled a load of drafts, or saved a load of drafts ready for the weekend. The only thing I did reselling wise was I packaged the orders that came in, posted them, and that is it. All the drafts just went on over the weekend. So yeah, I think it's important to take a break, especially now Q4. The Christmas period is pretty much starting now, October.
It's breathing down, isn't it?
So hopefully it's going to get busy, which means we'll all have some nice sales. So yeah, important to take a break because otherwise reselling, I think it kind of just consumes you. I mean, it consumes us, doesn't it, really? It consumes the house physically, but it starts consuming your mind because even though I try and set my hours like to Monday to Friday, when I'm sat in the evening, like watching a film or watching telly with Annabelle, I end up answering messages on eBay, looking for things to buy online, sending out offers to watchers, and it can really sort of take over. And it almost feels like it's blurring. It really blurs the lines of work and home. That's a really difficult balance to find, I think. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's very, very difficult to find that balance of reselling and non-reselling. Because even when we're out and about, even this weekend, we've kind of like said, you know what, we're going to try and steer away from work stuff. But we did a little bit of sourcing on Saturday in some charity shops. And today, Annabelle just caved in. It weren't me. I'm just saying that it wasn't me. Annabelle said, you know what? It's peeing it down out. There wasn't a lot we could do today.
Yeah. Can I just point out?
Let's go and do some charity shops.
We picked the worst 4 days in Devon history to do anything.
I know.
Because as we found out pretty quickly over the last few days, most things you want to do in Devon consist of being outdoors.
It's a very outdoorsy place.
And it has rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. It has literally not stopped. So, to be fair,
we've done a fair bit.
Yeah,
what have we done this weekend?
Well, we've been to the aquarium, haven't we? And we've been to the zoo.
Oh, we went to Dartmoor Zoo, and I had no idea until we got there. But I saw on all the signs in Dartmoor Zoo. It had the home of We Bought a Zoo, the film We Bought a Zoo. I had no idea. We Bought a Zoo is one of my favourite films ever. I love that film, right? And I had no idea that we'd rocked up at this zoo in Dartmoor, and it is the real home of We Bought a Zoo.
Yeah.
That whole film is based on the family that bought Dartmoor Zoo, and it's their story.
Yeah.
Well, quite loosely, I might add, because there's a lot of differences to real life, but that's what it's based on.
You mean the fact that it was based in America
and some other things?
Yeah,
it was great.
Dave's put you mean Paynton Zoo? No, not Paynton Zoo. Dartmoor Zoo. Dartmoor Zoo. It used to be called just the Wildlife.
Something Wildlife Park.
Rosemount or
Rosemore,
something like that. Wildlife Park. It's actually a really it's quite small, isn't it? But it's such a nice little place, and you get so close to the animals.
Yeah, very close.
It's really nice. But yeah, so we have managed to do a couple of things, but I've just got so fed up of dodging rain, because before we do anything, we have to take Cookie out for a good run round to make sure that she's tired out and can be left for a few hours. So we've literally just got wet all for the last 2 or 3 days. And today I just thought, do you know what? I can't be bothered trying to find somewhere else to go to. So yeah, so I caved and just said, come on, let's just go and get some lunch and do some charity shops. And I mean, at least this weekend, we did physically try to do it. Last weekend, we decided to go to a rare breeds farm in the next town over, didn't we?
Totnes.
So we came home, dropped the dog off, went to Totnes. We'd not had any lunch though, so I said to him, why don't we go into the centre, we'll grab some lunch and then go to the farm. Job's a good one. What did we end up doing? We got there, Totnes Market was on. Well, let's go get some food on Totnes Market. Went to the market, wandered around, found our way into charity shops. Before we knew it, 3 hours later, we'd missed the farm.
Yeah.
And that's how bad we are. That
was totally unconsciously doing that.
Yeah.
We did it out of habit, and we completely forgot we were meant to be going to this farm.
We weren't actually going to.
And we were in and out of the charity shops,
and
we didn't even think about it until I
got annoyed with myself.
I know.
I actually got annoyed with myself because I thought, oh my God, we didn't come to charity shop. We actually came out to do something different.
But that's what I was trying to say before, that the lines get blurred so much that you can be out for a nice day and you end up working effectively. Joan says she's never heard of We Bought a Zoo. I can't believe it, Joan.
It's An amazing film.
You need to go away and watch it. It's Matt Damon. And it is brilliant. It is such a great film. And it's when you watch it, it's based on a family that took on a farm, Dartmoor's, not farm, a zoo. Dartmoor Zoo.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Night's Life has left us.
Oh,
Bye, Night's
probably
Life.
gone now.
Gone to do some Hermes parcels. So, Dave, yeah, Dartmoor Zoological Park.
That's it, yes.
That's the one. Ray, I always try to switch off from eBay at 7 p.m. every night. Doesn't always work out like that. Wife goes mental sometimes.
You sometimes get a bit annoyed at me if we're trying to watch a film and I'm getting my phone out looking at stuff.
He says get annoyed loosely. I'll show my
put your phone away.
Yeah, I'll show my
away.
disapproval of it. Especially when he's asking me what's going on because he's not watching.
I know that's the worst thing.
Kent Daigle. He said, I noticed he popped in before and said, I heard someone mention New Orleans. New Orleans is a decent zoo.
Never went to it.
Audubon Zoo.
No, we didn't go to it.
No, we didn't even go to San Diego Zoo, did we, when we ended up there?
No.
All these popular ones that are well known. Oliver Ian, let's talk about the Chavcoat cookie has to know where.
I know now.
That's a talking point. People love Cookie in that coat. Very well protected is our dog. Dave, you may be in the warmest part of the country, but it's also the wettest. Yes, we have found out over the last few days it has been the wettest. The
only saving grace, I tell you now, about it raining all weekend was because we were having a weekend off from eBay and work, I didn't get FOMO. FOMO as in fear of missing out on car boot sales. I didn't get it because they were all cancelled.
Ray said it was nice to have a lay-in this Sunday. Thank you, Ray. So there you go. Ray's the same.
Chop Chop says, I have 3 things to pack and it nags me to do it instead of leaving it for the morning. Now I am full-time. Yeah.
Well, you've still been picking and packing, haven't you?
I have been packing over the weekend. I did it
and
twice.
We've still been posting. So really, we've tried our hardest to have 4 days
and we've
off.
failed, haven't we?
And we failed. And the hard thing is, originally Chris was like, let's go away. Let's do something for a few days. Let's go on holiday, per se. But the problem we've got now is we have nobody to look after Cookie. Because we used to have family members close by that would have her for a few days so we could go off. So the options were go find somewhere to book that took dogs, but then that limited to what we could do on a day-to-day basis because we would have to make sure it was dog friendly because Cookie will not let us leave. We couldn't leave her in like
kennels.
Like an Airbnb place. If it's
right.
somewhere that's not home, she goes mental. So we can't leave her on her own. Or it was do day trips. So we opted for day trips. And yeah, we just got really bad weather, didn't we?
Yeah. I was a window cleaner in Dartmouth for 4 years, and you see a lot of stars in the summer. Oh, you know what though? Here, because we're in Modbury, I don't know if you know that, but we're in Modbury, so we're kind of in the middle of the countryside. We're in a very rural setting in a little nice little village, and at night time it's very, very dark here. It's like there's no light pollution here at all. So in the summer, quite a few times we put the chairs out.
You do realise that he was talking about famous people.
Oh fuck!
I wondered where he was going with that. I was like, why is he talking about the lights being out?
There you go. I'll just stop talking. I was talking about the stars in the sky.
And you said my oh no was bad.
That was pretty bad, wasn't it? Forget it.
Next week's oh no.
So.
Oh, you numpty.
There's lots of stars in Dartmouth apparently. So we'll look out for them next time.
Not the ones in the star. Oh God.
Is that what you thought? Or?
No, that's why I wondered. I thought, where are you going? Where are you going with this?
I didn't know.
I thought you were going to say, oh, like there's loads of famous people in Modbury. I'm like, well, I've not seen any.
No, there's no famous people here.
Paul Marsh says, I know that feeling. Can't help myself, but quick, pull over soon as I see a charity shop. It's I think it's become ingrained in us in a sense that no matter where we go in the world, whenever we go on holiday, we go thrifting. We will hunt down the charity shops, the thrift stores, and whatever else, because we do enjoy doing it. And this is the hard thing when it's also a hobby, which is what it started with Chris. It was a hobby before it was a business. So we do enjoy it, and I enjoy the buzz of finding stuff and things like that. But yeah, sometimes you do have to rein yourself in and think, no, we do need to shut off. We do need to do something different.
It's very different. I think I was going to say the only way we'd really shut off almost properly is to go away somewhere properly.
Where there's no internet.
Where there's no internet and there's no thrifting available. Barbados, we probably had a pretty good break, didn't we? Because there wasn't really any thrifting to do. That was as close as probably would get to not doing much work.
No, you were highly disappointed when we went into the main.
We did walk past
the main town area, and there was just nothing.
There was nothing. No, we walked past a sign for a garage sale, but we didn't want to venture to it because it looked a bit rough around there.
yeah, we chose differently.
Stars in your eyes, yeah, I know. I'm just an absolute numpty. Sue says reselling is not really a job in my eyes because it is so much fun. If you make money, it's a bonus. That's why you can't resist to rummage around. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Sue. Unfortunately, I have to see it as a job because it's my full-time wage. So as much as I love doing it, I also have to think with a business head on as well sometimes. But I definitely can't resist when I see a charity shop.
Teesside Reseller has joined us, and so has Steve Brano, speaking of stars.
Oh, rock star in the house.
Our very own star. Jeff, wear them stars purple. I'm not falling for that one again, Jeff.
Yeah, forget it. Right, what should we do next? We've done a lot of stuff. Should we do our charity shop pickups?
Go for it.
Have we caught up?
Yep, Becky's joined us. Hi, Becky.
These are a few of my favourite things. These are a few of my favourite things. If you remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so nice.
Right, so whilst we were on this weekend break, we did buy some stuff at charity shops. So Annabelle picked up a few bits. Do you want to show yours first? We'll get that out of the way. So
you want me to show me bits?
Show your bits, yes.
Should not say sentences like that, not after the show we're having.
I know.
See that? It all went blurry as well, just in case.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, one of the things that Chris has found recently, which is making good money, are these things. Tarot cards. So one of the shops we popped into today, these were just sitting on the side. I actually thought it was a brand new box when I first picked it up, but it's not. It has been opened, but it is in absolute mint condition. Didn't check them out, just picked them up on a whim. £2.
£2.
Give me chance. Let me do my bit. £2. Looking at them, they're selling from anything from £30 upwards. There's some people that have got them up for stupid prices, as always, me going up to 90, 100 quid. But yeah, probably around the £30, £35 mark.
Wow, that's a good one.
Not bad from £2.
That's a good one.
So yeah.
Well done. You've got a couple of bits there.
Keeping with our tradition of plushes, Chris just point blank ignored these. I picked up Mr. Flick from A Bug's Life because not that long ago, Chris had me researching the biggest job lot of Bug's Life mini, like little beanie figures. And you ended up selling it for about £50, £60. So yeah, so when I saw this, I thought, he's probably worth something. So he was
quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, 20. I think he's about 20 inches.
Oh, I know what that is.
So yeah, so I'm researching him. Couldn't struggle to find him to begin with, but he's a 20th anniversary Disney Store edition one. So he was £3, and we're looking at about 20 quid.
I just noticed that. Yeah, it is. It's Disney store.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
See,
job.
don't call me the plush queen for no reason. Next plush, can't get the camera, is Mr. Ganasha. Mr. Nasha from Beano. He's 2002, so he's retro, not vintage. Retro. I get confused with them. He was £2.50, and I think you're looking about 15 quid for him. So yeah,
15 quid.
yeah.
And you've got this one.
Now, I've struggled with this one. Again, Chris walked past this, but it just looked unusual.
I don't remember seeing it.
It's new. I can't get him out because he's still attached in the box. So he's new in box, and he's from a place called Alice's Bear Shop, and it's Captain, who's like a pirate cat beanie sort of thing. Now, I was researching him, and I struggled simply because I couldn't find any with the tag that's on it. And literally just before we came on, we managed to Google. What did we do?
Amazon.
Yeah, we managed to take an image or something, and it's one that was sold on Amazon, but the last time it was sold on Amazon was 2015. So at the moment it costs £6, but I've got
quite a lot for a plush.
It is, but it's new in box, but I've got no idea what to list him at. Some of the ones that are on eBay are going for between £20-25, but there's no boxes with them, and some of them are used, not new. So maybe 40, push it. Maybe 40 quid from 6.
40 quid for a plush.
Yeah, so
cool.
I think that's it.
Some good spots there.
That was all I picked
They don't
up.
call you bargain bell for nothing.
No.
Before I go on to my pickups, let's have a look. What do the cards say about Chris's future, Belle?
If he don't behave himself, he's going to end up with a black eye.
That's a bit harsh.
His future is shiny because I'm in it.
Teesside Reseller says, I'd done very well about 6 years ago with tarot cards. I got a job lot of around 50 decks in liquidation.
Wow, I bet that was good.
Yeah, I bet that was good.
Chris, I've never seen the way of flicking the finger up. I will use that one. I've never seen that way of flicking the finger up. What did you do?
I actually flicked some earwax at you before.
You dirty git. Good question, Stephen. What's he saying? What? Oh, he's retracted whatever it was.
I'll show you some pickups.
Another plush bites the dust.
I picked this up actually for myself. It's a reflective jacket. It's a Crivet Sports. I mean, it's not got massive value, but really I picked it up for myself. I thought it was quite nice. I thought it'd be all right for walking the dog and stuff. It was £4.25. But actually, I may actually sell it now. I might sell it. I'm going to try it on again and just see how I feel about it. But it's only going to be worth about £15 to resell. So about 15
How much
quid.
did you pay for it?
£4.25.
So worth it.
Well, not a lot of profit in that one.
Oliverine says, why are you blinding us with that jacket?
Now, this was interesting. I picked up this. Is it suede? It's a suede-esque. I'm not sure if it's genuine suede or synthetic or what, but it's got kind of this furry inside. And the brand is... It was a brand that caught my eye. Freaky Nation. Freakwear. It's that one. Freaky Nation. And it cost me £12. So that was quite a lot. You know what charity shops are like at the moment for their prices. But I didn't just buy it on a whim. I did check it out. And the brand Freaky Nation seemed to be selling quite well. They had listings and solds. So I paid £12 for it. I'm thinking of going for about £60 for it.
Hmm.
Maybe about 60. Annabelle did a bit of research for me.
Can't
she reckons
find the exact same one, but similar ones.
Yeah.
Similar ones.
She reckons 50 plus. So I might go for around the £60 mark on that. But it's a real nice jacket, that. What else have I got?
Kakan says, have you sold the smelly jacket yet?
No, I don't think so. I've got some more clothing. I've got these t-shirts. These were all £2.50 each. I always like picking up t-shirts like these. The kind of like music,
tour,
like
heavy
tour,
metal,
heavy metal, death metal, stuff like that. This was £2.50, probably worth around £15 for that one. What else have we got here? We've got this one, which is another tour t-shirt. These are all in the same place. Probably
Dave says DVD will want that shirt.
Yeah. Or Peter Ray. Peter Ray's a fan of death metal and all that. Impericon Never Say Die tour.
Jason's leaving us. Bye, Jason. Thanks for
See you,
joining
Jason.
us.
So yeah, again, £2.50, roughly £15 value. This one, which is what's that? At the Gates, Slaughter of the Soul. No tour on that one, but
it was some band.
Again, I think this one was slightly less. Was it £10?
It was £10.
Oh no, 15 you got on that one.
I think that's because there's only one up.
Oh, this was the £10 one.
Was it that one?
Yeah, this is the £10.
Is that one? Yeah, there's only one up for sale and it's up for a tenner.
Yeah. So this is a vintage t-shirt. It's Las Vegas Rush, whatever that is, but it's a World Tour 1989. And yeah, like Annabelle said, there's one up for sale at £10. This cost me £1.50.
Yeah.
So I might go a bit higher, but we'll see. 10 to 15 probably.
Tori said she'd go more on the jacket if it's leather. I don't think it is leather. And the problem we've got is the tag inside is worn down, so you can't read what's on it.
It's annoying.
So we don't know what it's made of.
Now, this is an interesting one. This caught my eye straight away. Now, I wonder if you can guess what kind of jacket this is.
Vest.
Or vest jacket. Have a look at that. I'm just covering the label up there. Have a look at that vest.
Yeah, nobody put a very large one.
But it caught my eye straight away. I mean, it's not even probably going to give it away even if you see that. If I go round the back, it's got these badges on it. That cost me £8. But what it is, did anyone have a guess?
Dave said a Blue Oyster Club jacket. I have no idea what that is.
If you watch Police Academy, you might know. It's a clay pigeon shooting jacket. That's what it is. Clay pigeon shooting. It's got these really big pockets here. You put your pigeons in there. Carry them around with you. And it's got some kind of badges that are obviously personal to the person who owned this. It's got like shooting badges, world leader, something or other. Anyway, cost £8. I reckon could be like maybe 60 again. 50 to £60 possibly. Yeah, some of them have sold for like 100. But
yeah, but between 100 and 130 they're selling for new. So maybe 50, £60 second hand.
Now I did pick up a question. Oh.
And we're back in the room.
I picked up a question of sport game. Guys, I picked up a question of sport game, but it wasn't the good one. It's this one.
It was the pants one.
It's the crappy one. And Annabelle reckons it's only worth a tenner.
If you're pushing it.
Pushing it at that.
Pushing it at a tenner.
So it cost me £3. I thought it might be worth 15 to 20, but Annabelle reckons a tenner on that. Finally, I got a job lot in a charity shop of gaming t-shirts. And they were all on sale. and they were all on sale at £3 each. That was on a sale. But I cleared the shelves of these gaming t-shirts because I think they're worth about £15 each.
Yeah, you had that awkward moment stood at the till where someone went, "Haha, someone's into the gaming t-shirts," and you just went,
Yeah. But yeah, I picked up all their gaming t-shirts. They're all brand new. Looks like they had like a job lot sort of donated. Tekken World Tour. That's very cool. What are you fighting for on the back? So these were all £3 each. So I got 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh no, 4 of those. I also got this Xbox Game Pass promotional t-shirt. On the back, over 100 great games, new Xbox exclusives, one low price on the back. And yeah, I picked up 1, 2 of those. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 of these, all £3 each. This is The Evil Within 2. I don't know if you recognise that logo, but it's there. The Evil Within 2. So there's 1, 2, 3 of those, all £3 each. I reckon around £15 each on average for those. So we did all right, really, at the charity shops, didn't we?
Yeah, considering we weren't working.
Yeah, we weren't working.
We did
Honest,
all right.
we weren't working.
DGG Big Gamer says, what do you think about offering free postage on some items when you first start in your store? I have about 250 plus listings so far.
Where's that? Sorry. Oh yeah, got it.
You got it?
I don't do free postage on anything unless it's something that's like well known for free postage, like gaming, media, because you're competing against other people who are mostly doing free postage, so you're going to have to do free postage. But I don't do free postage on anything else, and I'll tell you why. Mainly, most of my stuff is one-off items. There's not normally masses of competition, so there's no need for free postage. If there's no competition for something, what's the point of having free postage on it? Or little competition. So I always do postage on top.
Catan says, look out for the Tyson card. It should be with him getting a haircut in that box. So maybe you've got a card in there that is worth more than the game itself.
Maybe.
Possibly. Post isn't free, it costs money to post. It's very true.
True. Yes,
it's
it is.
Very true.
Yes,
if you're not charging for it, then it comes out of whatever whatever they're paying for it. So your
I've tried
money goes
in the
down.
past. I think when I first started, I used to do free postage, but I've tried both, and it makes no difference whatsoever. So I don't see the point of doing free postage. Like I say, though, I do free postage on some media items, but even then, sometimes I'll do a large letter price like £1 or £1.50. I still won't always do it free.
Becky, why do you do free postage on everything? Incorporate the postage into the price and get the fast and free badge.
Yeah, but for fast and free, you've got to dispatch it next day, haven't you? And I don't want to do that.
We do. Well, we used to do every day, and that's one of the things we've reduced since we've moved here. We do every other day now. So.
I mean, I've never had the fast and free badge, but from what I've heard from people, it's not worth all the effort you go to get it. But as I say, I can't vouch for that because I've never had that badge. I dispatch on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I do a 2-day dispatch. But I don't want to do free postage on everything. I don't think it's worth it.
Paul Marsh, no to free postage. My month's bill on postage was £748.
It adds up. It adds up the free postage. Or the not free postage.
Fred's leaving us. Got to go.
See you, Fred.
We're not going to be much behind you. Don't you worry about it.
We're going to be done soon. We're approaching the hour and a half.
Becky, true, the post office is on my road, so no trouble for me to do that.
Yeah. It's I don't think you need to jump through, especially when you're doing. I can understand the competitiveness of people who do the highly competitive categories like media and games. I totally get people doing free postage, next day delivery, just to try and, because you're so competitive. If your listing can appear higher than a few other people's, or appear on that first few items when you're scrolling through, you're on a winner, because your items are going to get bought more than everyone else's. But I think if you're not doing those highly competitive categories, it's not worth the effort.
Brum says, I'm on Fast and Free and the postal network can still delay the item so you get a mark on the account. Ray says, I did the Fast and Free badge once and my sales virtually stopped. TK says, badge doesn't make any difference, don't have it, but I post same day every day. They just look at the delivery date.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. And sometimes, I mean, I have 2-day dispatch, but sometimes people get it next day, depending on when they bought it. You know.
Yeah. How much more have you got? Are we wrapping up? Because I was ready for bed at like 7:30.
So I'll just talk very briefly. Thanks for everybody who has engaged with the Flex and Seal video that was released at 5 p.m. today. Scotch Flex and Seal sort of reached out to the channel and they said, would you be willing to have a look at our new product? We're trying to release it in America and the UK and other places, and maybe make a video on it and explain the benefits, and let's see what reaction we get in the community. So I said to them, because it's a sponsored video, I'll only get involved with it if I feel like it's a decent product, because there's no point in me sitting here and trying to pretend to you that something, you know, trying to flog something or promote something that's a load of crap. Now, I had a good look at this. It's a really interesting, unique product. Yes, I think the main issue is the price of it. I think most people think that the main issue is the price of it.
We did have a lot of conversation prior to you going ahead with doing this video, didn't we? In terms of the pros, the cons.
Yeah.
And the main con was the cost.
The cost. It's quite expensive. Having said that, having played with it for a bit, I sent a couple of items using this. I packaged those items, as you saw on the video, if you've watched it. If you've not watched it, feel free to go and watch it.
Leanne says she's watched it twice.
Oh, good. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. And not watch it, watch it. And leave us a comment and let me know what you think. Because it's not just for me, right? Scotch, Flex and Seal, they're clearly looking for feedback on this product. So I think the main feedback is that it's probably a little too highly priced to be competitive with other similar items like this. I mean, there's nothing exactly similar, but you know what I'm talking about when I say similar items to this. So anyway, yeah, I decided to do it because I thought it was a really interesting item. And I definitely think it's something that you could have in your inventory of packaging materials that one day you might have to go to and think, this item would be perfect for that packaging product. It's not going to be worth it all the time, but just sometimes. So if you've not watched the video yet, yes, it's sponsored. Yes, I'm earning a little from it. I get all that, but also drop a comment. Let me, but also let Scotch Flex and Seal know what you think of the product, how they could improve it, what would make you buy it, because they're going to read all these comments, and that's the main thing. Because actually, I think it's a great product. Maybe there could be some. Yeah. Maybe this could be some improvements.
Dave said it's a good idea, but wants to know if the glue set's better after a day, as you pulled it apart too easy.
Yeah, it needs to. When you seal it, you push it together hard, and then it is super difficult to open up. In fact, you can barely open it. Was it Dave?
Yeah.
You can barely open it, Dave, without ripping it apart, without ripping it to pieces, basically. It was because I videoed it, I closed it, and then I literally carried on videoing it, and then I opened it. That's not what it's like when you've sealed it properly.
BGG says £9 a roll on Amazon. I had a look. Leanne says,
Yes.
can it be recycled?
In the USA, it can be recycled. In the UK, I think because we have some slightly different rules on plastic and what we recycle and what we don't, at the moment they're saying it can't be recycled in the UK. So that's a bit of a downer.
Catan says, love the idea. Could get a cheaper version out soon from copiers.
Possibly. I mean, I'm guessing that they've patented it or whatever.
Dave says bulk pricing might be an option.
Yes.
Becky says, how much is it? I did watch the video. Maybe I didn't pay attention. We didn't mention you didn't mention the prices on it on purpose, because if people are interested, then they will go to the link and have a look for themselves. Chris would just kind of wanted to focus on the product itself, didn't you?
The thing is there's not much point in me talking about the price on the video because the price is changeable.
Yeah.
Scotch might say, you know what, everyone's saying to us it needs to be cheaper. We're going to change the price, and then my video is wrong, so I couldn't mention that on there.
BG said really high price on eBay.
Yeah, they're expensive on eBay.
Jeff said I'd still put tape around it.
No, seriously, Jeff, seriously. You don't need to put tape around it. It's very, very clever the way it works.
Sue says good concept in theory, but seems too expensive really to be viable.
Yeah.
Dave says, yes, sign making glues take a day to seal. Sign making glues take a day to seal. But you're saying it would literally...
It should. It was because I was making the video. I needed to be quick. So I didn't seal it properly. Now, if I'd have really pushed down on around the edges, that would have sealed it within about a minute, probably.
And the feedback that you asked from people, there was no mention of the fact that it was easy to open, was that everyone was saying it was well packaged.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Tea Cake says, how do RM labels stick? Seems quite expensive for a small amount. Might give it a go, though.
Yeah, I'm not bothered if you guys order it or not. I don't earn anything if you decide to order it. There's no link where I earn money off ordering. I've just been asked to make the video and tell you if it's any good or not, or
say what you thought of it.
To say what I thought of it. That's my involvement. If you guys want to buy it and try it, go for it. I say it's always worth giving something one go and see what you think.
I mean, you were surprised, weren't you? Because before you opened it and started to use it, you were very skeptical. You was like, not sure.
I was really skeptical, and I kind of said to you, didn't I? I said, you know what? I don't know if I should make the video because I'm not sure about it.
You debated it quite a lot before but once he'd opened and started to actually do it and realised actually it was quite good on the way it worked.
It's a very, very clever product. Yeah. It's really clever. It really is. I'm not just saying that now. I want you to go and watch the video and just make a comment with what you think.
Leanne says, I didn't want to leave a comment earlier in case you didn't want us to mention the price and stuff. But like I said, it makes no difference to us.
No, people have put the prices in the comments. That's fine.
Brum says, how many parcels can you get out of it? That would depend on what you were packaging.
Depends.
Does it say meter-wise how long it is?
I mean, the one that they sent me is a 6 meter roll. I've already used some of it. It's quite long. It's 6 meters. It's, there's no debating it. So it all depends what you're packaging with it. It's a funny stuff. It's really weird. It's this, the clever thing about it is this grey on grey. So you can put literally anything. I'll just test that. You can literally put something made of paper inside this and it doesn't stick. Watch. Right. And it doesn't stick. Put that on there, paper. It doesn't stick. But the minute you fold it over the product and grey touches grey, it's like I'm making the bloody video again here. As soon as that touches that there, bang. So if I really push that down and then try and peel it apart,
it's like
it's very difficult.
It reminds me
Very
of
difficult.
the thingy bags, you know, the property bags you used to get in the cops, where once you've stuck them down, it literally rips itself apart to open it again.
Just to answer what you were saying, Dave, I've literally pulled that apart and now it's ripping it. So if you seal it properly, it proper stays down. There you go. Anyway, listen.
Yeah, BGG says most of eBay are from the USA, and they want £18 to £20 postage,
Yeah,
which
I mean,
is
you're not
obviously
gonna
why
do
they're
that.
trying to launch it over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Julie Whiteley says, I think it's a fab idea, really good. I like to pack my parcels for less than 20p each, i.e. bubble wrap and plastic bag, but if price is right, I'll be buying it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to depend on the size of your item, as to how much per item it will cost you. It's a clever concept. It's definitely a clever concept.
BGG said they have 200 feet ones in Amazon.
Bloody hell. I mean, how many feet is this? That is...
You said 6 meters, didn't you?
No, it's 6 meters, but I wouldn't say feet. So what's that? It's about 20 feet, that, isn't it? It's about 20 foot.
Leanne says, I'd be worried about cutting it open and destroying the item inside.
Yeah.
Which is why you wanted feedback from people that had received stuff to say how it had arrived and how easily they'd got into it and stuff.
And that's why I did that one with the games in, where I sealed it and then I reopened it myself, because I was exactly like you there, Leanne. I was like, how do people receive this and reopen it? You know, is it likely to damage it when they try and open it? So that's why I did that bit.
Dave said, good for Hermes postables.
True.
200 feet is 60 meters.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to explain why I did that video, other than it being sponsored. I think it's important that, you know, I'm not just doing it willy-nilly. I'm doing it because it was kind of relevant to the reselling world, if you like.
And you know us, folks, we are very transparent. If it had been a shite product, we wouldn't have done it, because we're not ruining our reputation trying to...
No.
The
product is good.
The offering of trying to promote a crappy product for us against losing people who, you know, see us as a genuine sort of YouTube channel, it wouldn't have been worth it, which is why Chris deliberated over it for ages. And I kind of just said, just give it a go and see what it's like. And obviously when you realised it was quite a good product, that's when you were like, right, okay. We can do something with this.
Let's give it a go.
So that's why we kind of went down the route of saying that, yeah, it's not going to be, you know, a one sort of...
One solution.
Yeah, one solution for everything. But it's definitely something that could benefit some of your items, some packaging. Yeah. Right, are we going?
There you go.
Is it time to go?
But thanks for supporting the channel and watching that video, and feel free to make a comment on the Flex and Seal video. I'd like to hear your views, but it's not really for me to hear your views. It's for the guys who make this stuff, so that they know how they can improve the product.
We know what it's like. The more people say the same thing, the more chance we've got of something happening.
Exactly. So what have we got coming up over the next week or so for the channel? Well, on Thursday at 6:30 p.m, we've got our live movie chats. So that's a breakaway from reselling. There's myself, Oliver Ian, possibly Steve Jackson, possibly Damien. So we'll see who wants to come on. And we're talking about films. This week, we are talking about the closure of Cineworld and cinemas. Is it the end for cinema going as we know it?
Apparently not in Plymouth, because ours isn't shutting.
It isn't it?
Thought you said that they just put out about...
No, they're all shutting.
Okay.
They're all shutting. Temporarily, apparently.
Take that back.
Will they ever reopen again? I don't know, but we're gonna chat about Cineworld and the future for cinemas. But also we've got a load of movie chat as well to go into. So we'll be talking about our favourite films and stuff.
And for all you Bell fans out there, I will not be present. I'm leaving this one.
Don't
to
say that.
Chris.
No one's going to come and watch now.
Do you lure them in thinking that they're going to see me?
Exactly, yeah. I've also got, fingers crossed, I've been trying to put this video out for a couple of weeks now. I've been putting it off because it requires a lot of work doing to it. But I've hopefully got a vintage haul video. And I'm going to tell you now the big secret. It's the biggest amount of money that I have ever spent in one go. It's
Again, since the last time you said that.
Since the last time, it was the biggest amount. This is the new biggest amount of money I've ever spent. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get that out this week if I can find time to finish the edit. It's potentially a long one, but I'm trying to get it down in time. The final thing I want to say also is that for those of you who watched last week, or if you're watching tonight and you didn't watch last week, Jason T. Smith is offering a free vinyls class all about picking up vinyls, reselling vinyls, shipping vinyls from start to finish. It's a free class. It costs nothing. So why you guys would not sign up for it, I don't know. It's genuinely free. So if you want to sign up for that class, there's a link in the description below. Right now, there's a link. All you have to do is click it, put your details in, and there's two ways to view it. It's out on October the 7th, which is Wednesday. It's out on Wednesday. I don't know. I can't remember the time. But you can watch it live. He actually delivers this class live on YouTube to all those who sign up. And he'll take questions as he's going through this class. It's really good the way he does it. But if you can't watch it live, don't worry, because you get a link to watch it all back. So you can replay it back and get all this information. And if you think that it's not relevant to you because we're UK, think again. I've watched his CD classes, his cassette classes, and they are brilliant. They're really, really useful. So if you want to know a bit more about picking up vinyl, definitely go and sign up to that. I get nothing from it. I'm doing it because he's a friend of mine and I'm helping him promote his free class.
Can we leave now? Everybody said goodnight to each other already and you're still talking.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, let's go. And we were about to go out on 69 then, like we came in.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, but you just talk that little bit too much. So let's go. So thanks a lot, guys, for joining us. It's been a fantastic laugh. I was knackered and thought I was
now you're even more knackered.
Thought I was going to sit here and mope, but I've really enjoyed it as always. And hope you all have a good week.
Yeah. See you guys.
Bye.
See you maybe Thursday, maybe next week, Monday at 8 o'clock.
Bye.
Bye.